the book of Numbers, chapters 10 through 12, we will witness the Israelites' journey from Mount Sinai to Paran. This passage highlights the challenges of leadership and obedience as Moses faces both external difficulties and internal dissent. You will see how the people's complaints about hardships led to God's anger and Moses' intercession. These chapters illustrate the tension between human frailty and divine guidance, teaching you about perseverance and faith amid trials. I hope you pause for a moment and consider how your journey with God mirrors the Israelites' struggles and reliance on divine guidance. Let this question guide you in contemplating your own walk of faith, recognizing the importance of trust and obedience, even when the path seems uncertain or complex. Pray with me. Lord, grant me the strength to follow your guidance with trust and obedience, even in times of difficulty. Help me to learn from the lessons of the past and to find comfort in your unending love. In Jesus' name, amen. This is the word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. The book of Numbers, chapter 10. The Lord spoke to Moses, saying, "Make 2 trumpets of hammered silver. You shall make them for the calling of the congregation and for the journeying of the camps. When they blow them, all the congregation shall gather themselves to you at the door of the tent of meeting. If they blow just one, then the princes, the heads of the thousands of Israel, shall gather themselves to you. When you blow an alarm, the camps that lie on the east side shall go forward. When you blow an alarm the second time, the camps that lie on the south side shall go forward. They shall blow an alarm for their journeys. But when the assembly is to be gathered together, you shall blow, but you shall not sound an alarm. The sons of Aaron, the priests, shall blow the trumpets. This shall be to you for a statute forever throughout your generations. When you go to war in your land against the adversary who oppresses you, then you shall sound an alarm with the trumpets, and you shall be remembered before the Lord your God, and you shall be saved from your enemies. Also in the day of your gladness, and in your set feasts, and at the beginnings of your months, you shall blow the trumpets over your burnt offerings, and over the sacrifices of your peace offerings, and they shall be to you for a memorial before your God. I am the Lord your God." It happened in the 2nd year, in the 2nd month, on the 20th day of the month, that the cloud was taken up from over the tabernacle of the testimony. The children of Israel set forward, according to their journeys, out of the wilderness of Sinai, and the cloud rested in the wilderness of Paran. They first took their journey according to the commandment of the Lord by Moses. In the first place went the standard of the camp of the children of Judah according to their armies. Over his army was Nahshon, the son of Amminadab. Over the army of the tribe of the children of Issachar was Nethanel, the son of Zuar. Over the army of the tribe of the children of Zebulun was Eliab, the son of Helon. The tabernacle was taken down, and the sons of Gershon and the sons of Merari, who bore the tabernacle, set forward. The standard of the camp of Reuben set forward according to their armies. Over his army was Elizur the son of Shedur. Over the army of the tribe of the children of Simeon was Shelumiel the son of Zurishaddai. Over the army of the tribe of the children of Gad was Eliasaph the son of Duel. The Kohathites set forward, bearing the sanctuary. The others set up the tabernacle before they arrived. The standard of the camp of the children of Ephraim set forward according to their armies. Over his army was Elishama the son of Ammihud. Over the army of the tribe of the children of Manasseh was Gamaliel the son of Pedazur. Over the army of the tribe of the children of Benjamin was Abidan the son of Gideoni. The standard of the camp of the children of Dan, being the rear guard of all the camps, set forward according to their armies. Over his army was Ahiezer the son of Ammishaddai. Over the army of the tribe of the children of Asher was Pagiel the son of Ochran. Over the army of the tribe of the children of Naphtali was Ahira the son of Enan. This was the order of march of the children of Israel according to their armies when they set forward. Moses said to Hobab, the son of Reuel the Midianite, Moses' father-in-law, "We are journeying to the place of which the Lord said, 'I will give it to you.' Come with us, and we will do you good, for the Lord has spoken good concerning Israel." He said to him, "I will not go, but I will depart to my own land and to my relatives." He said, "Please don't leave us, inasmuch as you know how we are to encamp in the wilderness, and you can be our eyes. It shall be if you go with us, yes, it shall be, that whatever good the Lord shall do to us, the same will we do to you." They set forward from the mount of the Lord 3 days' journey. The ark of the covenant of the Lord went before them 3 days' journey, to seek out a resting place for them. The cloud of the Lord was over them by day, when they set forward from the camp. It happened, when the ark went forward, that Moses said, "Rise up, Lord, and let your enemies be scattered. Let those who hate you flee before you." When it rested, he said, "Return, Lord, to the 10,000s of the thousands of Israel." The Book of Numbers, chapter 11. The people were as murmurers, speaking evil in the ears of Yahweh. And when Yahweh heard it, his anger was kindled, and the fire of Yahweh burnt among them and devoured in the uttermost parts of the camp. The people cried to Moses, and Moses prayed to Yahweh, and the fire abated. The name of that place was called Taberah, because the fire of Yahweh burnt among them. The mixed multitude that was among them lusted exceedingly, and the children of Israel also wept again and said, "Who shall give us flesh to eat? We remember the fish which we ate in Egypt freely, the cucumbers and the melons and the leeks and the onions and the garlic. But now our soul is dried away. There is nothing at all save this manna to look on." The manna was like coriander seed, and its appearance like the appearance of bdellium. The people went around and gathered and ground it in mills, or beat it in mortars, and boiled it in pots, and made cakes of it, and its taste was as the taste of fresh oil. When the dew fell on the camp in the night, the manna fell on it. Moses heard the people weeping throughout their families, every man at the door of his tent. And the anger of Yahweh was kindled greatly, and Moses was displeased. Moses said to Yahweh, "Why have you dealt ill with your servant? And why have I not found favor in your sight, that you lay the burden of all this people on me? Have I conceived all this people? Have I brought them forth, that you should tell me, 'Carry them in your bosom, as a nurse carries a sucking child, to the land which you swore to their fathers'? Where should I have flesh to give to all this people? For they weep to me, saying, 'Give us flesh, that we may eat.' I am not able to bear all this people alone, because it is too heavy for me. If you deal thus with me, kill me, I pray you, out of hand, if I have found favor in your sight, and let me not see my wretchedness." Yahweh said to Moses, "Gather to me 70 men of the elders of Israel, whom you know to be the elders of the people, and officers over them, and bring them to the tent of meeting, that they may stand there with you. I will come down and talk with you there, and I will take of the Spirit which is on you, and will put it on them, and they shall bear the burden of the people with you. that you don't bear it yourself alone. Say to the people, sanctify yourselves against tomorrow, and you shall eat flesh. For you have wept in the ears of Yahweh, saying, who shall give us flesh to eat? For it was well with us in Egypt. Therefore Yahweh will give you flesh, and you shall eat. You shall not eat 1 day, nor 2 days, nor 5 days, neither 10 days, nor 20 days, but a whole month, until it come out at your nostrils, and it be loathsome to you. Because that you have rejected Yahweh who is among you, and have wept before him, saying, why came we forth out of Egypt? Moses said, the people among whom I am are 600,000 footmen, and you have said, I will give them flesh, that they may eat a whole month. Shall flocks and herds be slain for them to suffice them? Or shall all the fish of the sea be gathered together for them to suffice them? Yahweh said to Moses, is Yahweh's hand waxed short? Now shall you see whether my word shall come to pass to you or not. Moses went out and told the people the words of Yahweh. And he gathered 70 men of the elders of the people, and set them round about the tent. Yahweh came down in the cloud and spoke to him, and took of the Spirit that was on him, and put it on the 70 elders. And it happened that when the Spirit rested on them, they prophesied, but they did so no more. But there remained 2 men in the camp. The name of the one was Eldad, and the name of the other Medad. And the Spirit rested on them. And they were of those who were written, but had not gone out to the tent. And they prophesied in the camp. There ran a young man, and told Moses, and said, Eldad and Medad do prophesy in the camp. Joshua the son of Nun, the minister of Moses, one of his chosen men, answered, My lord Moses, forbid them. Moses said to him, Are you jealous for my sake? Would that all Yahweh's people were prophets, that Yahweh would put his Spirit on them. Moses got him into the camp, he and the elders of Israel. There went forth a wind from Yahweh, and brought quails from the sea, and let them fall by the camp, about a day's journey on this side, and about a day's journey on the other side, round about the camp, and about 2 cubits above the face of the earth. The people rose up all that day, and all the night, and all the next day, and gathered the quails. He who gathered least gathered 10 homers, and they spread them all abroad for themselves round about the camp. While the flesh was yet between their teeth, before it was chewed, the wrath of Yahweh was kindled against the people, and Yahweh struck the people with a very great plague. The name of that place was called Kibroth Hattaavah, because there they buried the people that lusted. The people journeyed from Kibroth Hattaavah to Hazeroth, and they abode at Hazeroth. The Book of Numbers, chapter 12. Miriam and Aaron spoke against Moses because of the Cushite woman whom he had married, for he had married a Cushite woman. They said, Has Yahweh indeed spoken only with Moses? Hasn't he spoken also with us? Yahweh heard it. Now the man Moses was very humble, more than any man who was on the face of the earth. Yahweh spoke suddenly to Moses, to Aaron, and to Miriam, Come out, you 3, to the tent of meeting. The 3 of them came out. Yahweh came down in a pillar of cloud, and stood at the door of the tent, and called Aaron and Miriam, and they both came forward. He said, Now hear my words. If there is a prophet among you, I, Yahweh, will make myself known to him in a vision. I will speak with him in a dream. My servant Moses is not so. He is faithful in all my house. With him I will speak mouth to mouth, even plainly, and not in dark speeches, and he shall see Yahweh's form. Why then were you not afraid to speak against my servant, against Moses? the anger of Yahweh was kindled against them, and he departed. The cloud departed from over the tent, and behold, Miriam was leprous, as white as snow. Aaron looked at Miriam, and behold, she was leprous. Aaron said to Moses, "O my Lord, please don't lay sin on us, for that we have done foolishly, and for that we have sinned. Let her not, I pray, be as one dead, of whom the flesh is half consumed when he comes out of his mother's womb." Moses cried to Yahweh, saying, "Heal her now, God, I beg you." Yahweh said to Moses, "If her father had but spit in her face, should she not be ashamed 7 days? Let her be shut up outside of the camp 7 days, and after that she shall be brought in again." Miriam was shut up outside of the camp 7 days. The people didn't travel until Miriam was brought in again. Afterward the people traveled from Hazeroth and encamped in the wilderness of Paran.